Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I was very excited when I received this in the mail a few days ago. I just haven't gotten around to doing a video like this because of online school, but I'm here and I'm ready. I got some Papermate pens, and these are actually really good for writing because it's just so smooth. And I also have some colored pencils because the pens are going to be used for outlining things just like I'm doing here. So I'm outlining this funky shape that Mariah created, which is like zigzag drops and just random squiggly lines. So what I decided to do was outline it in pink and color it in with a very light pink. Then I got the idea of doing a rainbow. I love rainbows just as much as Mariah. I think they're awesome. I actually have a giant rainbow painted in my art room. And I thought this looked really good, especially with the markers outlining it. I think it looked really good and I feel that it popped. My name was written in rainbow. That's what gave me the idea to draw a rainbow in the background. I actually ordered this book sometime at the end of March, and I was really excited once I got it. Once I was done with everything else, I came around the rule box page. This is the page that I was the most excited to create because I saw Mariah did it and how she added a rainbow heart to every single page, and I was like, that's a cute idea. I want to do something similar, but not that similar to where people think I would be copying. So I decided to do a flower. Now the interesting thing about the flower is that I actually created a stamp out of an old eraser and used that stamp as my flower for every single page. I'm very excited about this page. I think it came out really well. It's not my favorite out of the two. I would have to say the first page of the Create This book is my favorite. So it is the next day of this video and I decide to decorate to begin Create This book. This is a page of things that you should do that's recommended by Mariah to start off. So I decided to have a rainbow theme throughout my entire book. I just decided that yesterday, and I wanted to create pop even more, so I made it a rainbow design. Then I wanted to outline to begin this book in funky colors too, so they wouldn't stand back as much, but Create still stands out more. Then I just wanted to color in the star, no idea, no reason. Then I had another good idea, in my opinion, to use my Papermate marker pens on the cover. Now the cover is not paper, it's actually this weird material, and it's not my favorite material to work with because it's like, I don't know what it's called. If you have the Create This book, let me know in the comments what you think it is. Then I decided to outline it in blue, the border of it blue, and I really like how it came out because it has like a watercolor effect because of the material the markers are drawing on. I really like this idea, but once I was doing the pencil, I come up to it and I start to smear the pencil and I get so upset. I'll tell you when I smear it. Here was really hard because I had to worry about the pink line, and that was really stressful for me. All right, ready? See my fingers? And boom, messing it up. And I see it and I get so upset, so I had to fix it. But it's all right, it's good. I don't know if I failed to mention this, but I really want to continue using my Papermate marker pens for the front cover because I think it has like a really cool watercolor effect. So I used the color green, and I think green really goes really well with the blue and pink. And no joke, this really hurt my hands because it was such a big ground to cover, but I think it looks really good and I'm really happy with it. So you guys, I am so upset because my camera wasn't recording when I finished the cover, but here it is all complete and I added a nice spray protecting coat. Alright, so now I decided to do the second step to begin to Create This book, and that is to color the edges. I'm very excited for this because I think it's going to look awesome, plus I still want to carry that rainbow theme throughout my entire book, even the edges. So I did this rainbow design on the outside, and I got marker all over my fingers, which were holding the book, so that my marker didn't accidentally slip into a page that I didn't want that color on. But yeah, I really like the way it came out, and I'm honestly really happy with it. I think it'll look really good once the pages are creased, because then the colors are spaced out. So it is the next day, and I decided to color my back cover. I did the paintbrush, crayon, and 2 tapes and around the Need Help Getting Started about Mariah off camera because I just wanted to kind of get a feel for what I was going to do for the back cover. Then I decided to color the back yellow. That is not a mistake, but how it came to be, it did not look good at the end, which I will show you. But at the time, I thought this looked really good, and it did, but now it's just horrible, which you'll see in a sec. So now you see how horrible this looks. So I'm actually having a tiny mental breakdown at this point, so we're going to replay this clip, but with the sound.
Got it. Oh, no. No. That looks so bad.
So we're not going to give up. We're not going to stop. I am looking for a picture on Google of the back cover of the Create This Book by Mariah Elizabeth, and I'm going to print it out at my grandma's house and match it up the best that I can, glue it on, and redesign. I'm not giving up. So later on, I did go to my grandma's and I did print it out. I did what I said, and I know you see those big, beautiful rainbow roses. That is going to be dealt with the copyright page. So whenever you see copyright page, that is when you know a lot of stuff is about to go down negatively. Things did not go well for that, but I'm going to talk about what's happening now. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to be working on the copyright and title page. So this is where things start to go downhill. I wanted to do this cool half-page rainbow thing where I grab one of my flower stencils that had a whole bunch of like flower combination, leaves, dots, whatever, and dab paint it black. Now, that would have looked good, but I feel like this kind of stencil is more of a tracing stencil, so that didn't work out. As you can see, very dramatically ripping it up. I tried it again off camera, didn't work out, so just forget that whole rainbow stencil idea because that did not work out at all. Don't ask because I have no idea what I'm doing with my hands. I honestly think that looks absolutely ridiculous, but basically the point that I'm trying to get across is that I never want to see this back cover again. I'm so disappointed, and it's all because of that stupid spray sealer stuff. I didn't wait long enough for the crapola Sharpie to just dry. My impatience is killing me. But basically this part was very tedious. I had to like crease the paper to match the book, the actual size of the book, and as you can see right here, I ripped it and I'm not happy with how that looks. I'm actually like cringing right now because it looks so bad. Thank God I printed 2 copies though, and I do end up using the other copy, and I'm using my X-Acto knife just to get some clean cuts. I do that with the new copy, but this copy was a definite, no, as you can see, no, because of the cut on the top. This one was nice. It had nice edges, nice, perfectly straight edges. So this was like, okay, this is the one that looks nice, it's clean, and it's perfect. So I just started coloring it. I changed the color of the crayon from blue to, I don't even know what the other color was, but I still wanted to keep my yellow background because I still do like the color yellow as a nice background. I didn't do that whole blue crap around the need help getting started thing, but I did want to leave the search bar white. I did not want to color that in. Then I just glued it onto the back of my book. Now to make the copyright page more interesting, there's no way to make it interesting unless you cover the whole thing up. So that's what we are doing with these beautiful rainbow roses that I talked about earlier. So I'm just going to be measuring the page. That's fun. I hate measuring out the page. It sucks. But I just measured it and then I cut it out. This was actually very tedious because I didn't want it to slip at any point because I had to put glue on there, which I hate working with glue. Honestly, I just hate the stickiness on my fingers. But then I wanted to seal it even more, so I grabbed this tape. And I love this tape because it's so thin and it's not like thick packing tape. I don't know if you know what I mean, but this is like perfect for sealing pages. Like if I were to seal every page, this is what I would use. I do seal every page, but with this spray sealer coat or with Mod Podge. I did the same with the back. I had to do the same with the back because it was a separate piece of paper onto the back of the book, and I didn't want it to flop up, bend, or crease at all, so I just wanted to protect it. Then I added some hot glue to that page. I don't know what I was doing here, but this is everything all complete, you guys. I did the front cover, which I'm honestly really proud of, and as you can see, it said new look. I did the Create This Book title page. I covered up the copyright page. I did the begin to create this book. So I basically just got started. Next week will be all fun stuff, doing a lot of cool stuff with it. I did the front cover. Then I did my first actual thing. I did my rule box, and I'm really excited about how this came out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Please be sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below of anything else you'd like to see.